I am the cookie pirate. Give me your cookies. Fear me. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's AJ Drew. So without further ado, hello, my internet lovelies and all that fucking shit. I'm AJ Halffoot Drew. If you haven't watched my videos and you don't know me, you probably don't know why my nickname is Halffoot. It's because I lost half a foot. Then I lost a leg. If I'm in a swimming pool, you can call me Bob. If I'm on the floor, you can call me Matt. But I prefer half foot or recently the cookie pirate. And I would like to talk to you about two topics today. Two. One, two. Being misunderstood is topic number one. Topic number two, things aren't always what they seem. Now, I've had a rough few months, and I find that alcohol tends to help lubricate the occasion. There's nothing like American Coca-Cola and Kentucky bourbon. The other thing that helps is, when I was a kid, we had this thing called marijuana. It came in little bags. We called them lids, although I'm not really sure why they were called lids. And we'd roll them up in our rolling papers. And well, today you just order THC vape juice. That's smooth. Now that I'm getting stoned and drunk with you, I'll be able to talk more fluently, more liberally, I should say. First, being misunderstood. After I lost half the foot and the leg, I was in a rehab center, a nursing home, for about a month. And I went to physical therapy and occupational therapy. Now, I'm not sure why it's called occupational therapy. One of the things they tried to teach me was how to poop. And boy, if you can get a job pooping, if that can be your occupation, you're pretty much set. I can't seem to find that job, and for the longest time, I couldn't poop on my own. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds like, well, AJ, why didn't you just have a bedside commode? Okay. Half the foot was gone, and the wound from the surgery was still there. The leg was gone, and the wound from the surgery was still there. Please tell me how you would get from your bed to even a bedside commode. I don't think you can just lay there in bed for a month and heal before you poop again. So in occupational therapy, they try to teach you how to poop. And in occupational therapy, the therapists have both their legs. Shout out to Amputee OT. She was a good help too. But the main help I had was YouTube and this woman called Footless Joe. Footless Joe starts all of her videos with one of the traditional YouTube, hello, my internet lovelies, sort of beginning. I am so not making fun of her. I'm making fun of life when I say, hello, my internet lovelies, and all that fucking shit. I adore her. Basically, her videos taught me how to poop on my own. And I know that sounds a little bit odd, but I had these occupational therapists that had legs. And I had these physical therapists that had legs. And they would tell me how to use something called a transfer board so that you can go potty by yourself. That means a lot to me, being able to go potty by myself. This is a transfer board. I'm not going to show you how to use it. There's already plenty of videos online. On the other hand, if I get, good and stoned, or I get good and drunk, I might, just so you can see me make a fool of myself. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was Footless Joe's videos that gave me instruction that somebody with legs can't give me. Now, I've watched a lot of videos because I had a lot of time. It's been about 3 months since the amputation. I've been stuck in bed because I don't have a prosthetic yet. It'll be here in a week or so. And I really appreciate it. Even if I'm mistaken and I didn't learn to transfer from her videos have been inspiring. So have amputee OT, amputee occupational therapist. Frankly, I think if it wasn't for me being just completely user surly, I would want to become an occupational therapist because I don't think able-bodied people are as good at teaching an amputee how to use what's left of their body. You have to know it yourself to teach it. Not that there aren't good occupational therapists. I'm just thinking an amputee OT would be better for an amputee. The next thing I'd like to discuss is how things don't always exist the way they seem to exist. I'm not really a pirate, although I do love cookies. I'm not insane. I have not lost my mind. I invented the character out of necessity, out of a way to not lose my mind. You see, it's been about 3 months since I've been outside or really able to walk. Let me put this board away. First in the VA hospital, then in the nursing home, and then home. There's a hill between my front door and the driveway, so I couldn't even get, it's a grass hill, wheelchairs don't work. I couldn't even get to the car to go to doctor's appointments until I found my strap-on leg, which, again, Footless Joe had a video on it. Now I can get out, but it's kind of difficult. It sinks, so I do go out to get to the doctor. Being alone and living alone and in a fairly small room for 3 months, either the hospital room, the nursing home room, or my living room, I just started losing my mind. And to stop that, I started doing silly things like inventing the cookie pirate. And I had this beanie hat, a black shirt, and this was my COVID mask. The um, and he was my response to this insane little clique of girls on the internet, and I do mean girls, to be disrespectful. They acted very childish. Essentially, I was doing third party streaming, which is still monetized. They still get their commercials shown, and they're shown to a wider audience. That's why you'll see YouTube videos on Facebook um, and elsewhere on the internet. In fact, creators on YouTube can choose from their control panel whether they allow third party streaming. And if they choose to allow it, well, then it can be streamed elsewhere. And I explained that, and a few of them, oh no, that's not true because you have a donation button on your web page, and it can't be done in conjunction with any business efforts. Okay, I removed the link to my Patreon page, but in retrospect, and I removed their videos because fuck them. But in retrospect, yeah, you're not allowed to do third-party streaming of YouTube videos on any site that exists for profit. Yeah, that explains how they're streamed and shared on Facebook, because we know Facebook is not there for profit, right? Yeah, things aren't always what they seem. And they wrote me all these nasty letters. I had to write back. And I was so nice. I'm like, oh no, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry your pussy hurts. And even this isn't what it seems. The I'm sorry your pussy hurts and calling them little girls. You see, I'm not sharing where this website is, but now they're going to go run their little mouths. Ma, 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 ma. AJ, ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. Ma, 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 ma. And post nasty comments on my videos and basically advertise the living crap out of what I do. So bring it on. It's fun. Now, I did take their videos down because they wanted to, and I was really polite, and I'm not using their names here, but you get the idea. Things are not always what they seem. In fact, this is iced tea. This is coffee flavored, low nicotine vape juice. There's no THC. There's no weed in this. I'm just goofing around. And the Cookie Pirate is kind of goofing around. They accused me of pirating their YouTube videos. So I invented the Cookie Pirate to reply to them, and I might go nutty enough to do that, but for now the Cookie Pirate is just fun. And Footless Joe, you are fun. And occupational no, amputee OT, you are fun. And the people who have written to me and the people that are on my Facebook, the people who've been through this with me, who have witnessed this insanity and this profound change in my life and kept giving me the thumbs up and encouraging me, y'all really are my internet lovelies. And when I say hello, my internet lovelies and all that fucking shit, I don't mean it as an insult. I mean it as sort of a caricature of who I am. I am the Cookie Pirate. Thank you. Tschüss.